Hi, welcome to Bluewater Sport Fishing Boats. We're sitting here at the bench where Adam does his magic. He's just finishing up the upper electronics box detail that goes into the hardtop for a 28. This particular owner chose to have two VHF radios, his spotlight control, and his fusion radio. This unit's set up for an iPad, which actually gets stored right inside in a nice convenient tray, which pulls out. You slide your unit in there, that locks it in place. So, really nice system. It's got a couple amps on the boat, 6 speakers, 2 subwoofers. He should have a really nice sound for this boat. He's a fisherman, but when he goes to the sandbar, he's going to have really nice tunes. This is a leaning post that's going in the boat. We've kept the fabrics on this really simple. You usually put in a lot of color. This gentleman wanted everything nice and clean, so it's got nice simple white cushions. He's going to be carrying 50s with him, so we gave him a nice spread for the 4 rod holders and 1 rod holder he can use in the center to pull a teaser with. The tackle center itself is over here. This is the unit that goes in there. All the rod holders that you see there go to drain tubes that drain so that they don't fill this unit up with water. And plenty of storage everywhere. This unit fits into the back of the leaning post, gets secured, and it's a nice part in that it's finished on the bottom, unlike many you see where they just cut it off at the bottom and it's raw fiberglass. This has actually got a nice finished radius bottom, and it's open so that moisture can come out, but everything is fully finished. It's reinforced where the leg set bolts to it, and this is a very sturdy unit, and we've had them in the boats for years. They do very well. So that's going in our 28. That's going to finish up the 28 that's slated to leave early part of next week. Now we're doing some neat projects on a 25-footer. This is the first 25-footer we've done. Actually, it's going to have 4 bait wells. We've done a little bit different. We've reconfigured the back of the boat, so there's going to be 2 small wells back there. There's going to be a live well leaning post in the boat, and then the cooler in front of the console has been configured as a live well also. To feed all these wells, we've built a custom sea chest, and we've immersed all the pumps in the sea chest, which will be fed with one large sea cock, so we have plenty of flow to all of the wells. The sea chest actually bolts into the boat. Water comes into the bottom of the sea chest, and it also comes out. We've leak checked this, so there has been some water in it. And we're feeding the wells because of their size with 800s and 500s. That's all that required because the wells are kind of small. Top secures with stainless steel wing nuts, and there's a valve here so that, turn it that way, that'll allow you to burp the air out of it as it fills up when you put the boat in the water. Okay, here we have 2 consoles that are getting ready to be prepped. This is pretty much our typical 2850 console, and this normally has a cooler. In fact, this is the box that will be bonded to the bottom, and we have a large cutout so you got easy access to your food and drinks. On the 25 with the multiple live wells, we've reconfigured this whole area. You've got a smaller opening so you can get in, get your baits, but you don't have water sloshing all the way around. This curved area tends to keep the water inside the live well rather than splashing everywhere. A lot of fiberglass work, a lot of custom work, but it's come out real nice as you can see. And then there's a lid that fits right on the top here, and the cushion will go on top of that. So, all right, here we have what's pretty much a standard 2350 deck. The 25 is laid out the same. We have a live well in the back, an area for cutting board. The live well extends underneath, and then a sink which we plumb for fresh water. On this 25 with multiple bait wells, we've reconfigured this whole area. Again, it takes quite a bit of finish work, a lot of hand fiberglass work, but what we've ended up with is 2 separate live wells, 2 separate openings. They're going to be 2 separate clear plexi lids on here, each with stainless steel latches that lock into catches right here. The wells are a little smaller, but it gives the guy ability to fish 2 different types of baits. Go out on an afternoon for an hour or 2 with just a few baits. He never has to fill up. Both live wells carry a lot of water, a lot of weight if he's just going out for a little while. So just an example of some of the custom stuff that we put together for our clients when the need arises. Now we're sitting inside a console for a Bluewater 2850. This one's quite a complicated boat. We've got a lot of components in here. These are your house batteries. and saltwater washdown pump, freshwater washdown pump. This boat's getting a marine head, so we've got yet another pump to pump water through the toilet. You can see all the rigging the way it comes through here. This is the Yamaha Y-Cop system to protect the motors from theft. We've got a GSD-26 Garmin depth sounder box, which is the new Chirp technology sounder. Really nice sounder, great definition. Garmin autopilot pump, and 2 Garmin displays. Quite a lot of stuff wedged in here. Everything's accessible. Everything has been wired with service loops. Everything's tied up so that there's no movement when the boat's running. And we're just about done in here. We got a couple other things to put in. Almost everything's done with waterproof connectors, so when we do put things together, it's basically plug and play. Makes it easy for us when we do the initial installation, makes it easy down the road when you're doing service. And the other thing that we do, we always leave a string going up to the upper station on both chase tubes, so that down the road, if another wire has to be pulled down, whether we do it or an owner does it, there's a chase string in there. You don't have to start fishing stuff from scratch. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed a little view of behind the scenes here at Bluewater. Bunch of stuff going on as always. If you have any questions about anything you've seen, any questions about the boats we build, just want to chat about boats, you can give us a call at 772-464-3735. You can always reach us on the web at www.bluewaterboats.com or email us at bwboats@earthlink.net. For those of you that attended our tournament last weekend down in the Keys, thanks very much for coming. Everybody had a great time. We caught a lot of fish. A lot of fish were released, and we had a great dinner afterwards, and some folks went home with some great prizes. So hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more people next year. We're doing the event again, and we've got some other great events in the planning stages right now. So we'll be posting stuff up on our Facebook site as well as the website as things come together. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Tight lines, guys.